for the millions of people listening, that's your story, right? Your story is, look at me about to say the story and you sitting here, but the guy that just rapped his way to where he is.
Right.
Would I be correct in that?
No, you're right.
Tell me about that. Or tell the audience about that.
But shit, basically, coming up from Buffalo, you know, no motherfucking rapper ever came out of Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? And West Side Gun got the opportunity. Him and Conway, they smash shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got a lot of late people on the Griselda, but originally, I wasn't part of Griselda. Even though those are my blood cousins. Knew them my whole life. They was doing, like I said, I'm 35. I'm an older person. I've been doing this shit on my own. See, I got my own shit now. So when he was doing him, I was like, oh shit. I was still doing features for them niggas. Like, yo, come get on this, and they was still giving me features. But when I realized what he had going on, he brought me along, and you know, I just had to rap my way into this shit. It ain't no gimmicks when you rapping over Derringer beats and hip hop's beats. It ain't no gimmicks, it's bars, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing to hide behind. I came into this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas know what type of person I am. Right before I got on, I fucked my money up. A couple years before that, you know the stories from the rhymes. I was doing my thing. I got fucked up chasing music, invested in myself because I'm always been a music man. You know what I'm saying? I know how to sell dope, but I know how to rap way better, you know what I'm saying?
You got it.
So it's like, I invested in myself. I found myself being fucked up. I didn't care. I had another run in the city. I'm the old faithful from back home. I had another run in the city, so I was cool with that.
Got it.
You feel what I'm saying? I was cool with building on that, but man, I got around buzzing him, and he did what he had to do. And Conway, them niggas schooled me to this shit, how it go, and I paid attention to everything. I ain't need nobody to hold my hand in. I rapped my way into this shit.
Well, when did you first start to realize that, all right, I'm not just a nice cousin anymore? It's different now.
I always knew that. I feel like the people realized it when maybe Tanner talked. You know what I'm saying? And I still kind of feel like they was late on that.
That's
you know what I mean?
That's me.
Yeah.
I kind of feel they was late still, but you know what I mean? You take it with a grain of salt, man. You know how this shit go.
And your first impression of this industry has been what thus far?
Is nothing
joyous and celebratory?
Oh yeah, of course, because you know we making legal money and we get to live a life that, you know what I'm saying, you know, we dreamed about. Your family good, mama, kids, and niggas around you good. So of course, but it's not what people think it is. You know what I'm saying? They think it's romantic. There's nothing romantic about the business, and that's cool. It's business. You feel what I'm saying? People think you a rapper, you rich, and you got jewelry, and you this and you that. Like it's black and white to people who don't understand what's going on. So
right.
People think you motherfucking just because people think you a millionaire or they think you sitting next to Hove all the time or some crazy shit. You know
I think you're a millionaire.
You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, I'm not a millionaire.
I think you have I think you've been offered millions of dollars.
Of course, I turned that down. Of course.
Hold up, man. Look at shot for Big Papa. Hold on.
Of course. I turned all these down. I'm not saying that I turned them down on no cocky shit. It's just the business wasn't right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not a young nigga. I'm not a little nigga. So it's like the numbers don't seem right, and I got my own team. I don't mind doing the work.
Explain to me where you learned that from. No, as a newer artist, yeah, you're 35, but you're a newer act. You've got money and lost money, and now here's this legal opportunity with millions being thrown in your face, yet you have the wherewithal to walk away from it, even being from where we come from. How do you pick that up?
Basically,
it's a step a lot of new niggas miss is why I'm
right.
asking.
I learned a lot from DJ Shay. Before we was signed to Griselda, me and Conway was signed to DJ Shay right here. You know what I'm saying? I learned the piece from him. I learned a lot from Spesh. I learned a lot from West Side Gun. And just other people. I really learned it like from niggas I've been around. Nothing on some industry shit. You know what I'm saying? By the time I seen West doing it, that was like the icing on the cake. It was like, damn, all you got to do is do this. All you got to do is do this or know this person. So it's just about applying the shit. People be scared to apply this shit. They be scared to make them phone calls or push the envelope. I'm not one of them niggas.
Do the work. People scared to do the work.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's why people say, like, how you got your own, you got to deal with E1 for your niggas. You got to put yourself on. It's like, it was in front of me. It was possible. So it wasn't like, you know what I mean? It wasn't a stretch. It was like, it was offers on the table. I said, okay, shit, let's do this.
Well, yeah. What made the Rock deal make sense, considering y'all had done everything by yourselves and established yourselves by yourselves, killing merch game, selling out shows, selling the music by yourselves? What made the Rock one make sense?
Elliot who?
You know what I mean? Just because ever since I got the introduction, people really didn't hear about me till maybe 2000. The regular people, not y'all. Y'all been on. Y'all don't count. Niggas probably ain't hear about me till 2018. But fresh in from this shit, fresh from the projects to sleeping in a room at Westside Gun House, they was showing love before we was even signed over there. It was a mutual relationship. Oh, come down to the office, or anything we could do, or send me some records. It was like that. So I built myself up and then thought it was time. So it ain't like you know what I mean? So I felt comfortable over there because we knew those guys already.
How important is it to maintain that attitude of, because you said you turned down $1 million deals, and how important is it, you know, for these young cats to understand, like, you can't miss what you never had? That's my attitude a lot of the times. Like, cats like to jump to the first thing because they like, oh shit, I've never been a millionaire. But it's like, yeah, exactly, you've never been. So if you say no, what's the difference? You know what I mean? Like, how important is that to you to maintain certain values that you was raised with, and that you had the obstacles you had to overcome in the streets and apply it to business?
Man, it's super important because, you know, when you get in a position like myself, or even like y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's responsibility come with this shit.
Right.
So you can't go willy-nilly just doing shit for clout or just because you want the money. Like, these decisions that affect you. I've been hearing, ever since I got into the industry, I hear, don't sign a deal, don't sign a deal, don't sign a deal, don't sign a deal. So even though I might end up doing it, it's nothing that I'm in a rush to do.
Right.
You got to enjoy this, and you got to see what everybody's talking about. Like, if I sign a deal and some bullshit go on, I'm going to feel like the dumbest nigga in the room because, like, niggas told me. Like, niggas who been through this before.
So you don't have a deal?
No, I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Do you want a deal, or you think you're gonna just stay independent?
This is what I want. I want a bigger profile, which I want the bigger budgets.
That nigga
and
used
I
profile.
I
heard
want a
him.
big check. You know what I'm
I
saying?
heard
it. Right.
So I don't need to maybe sign with a label for that, but that's what I want. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make every move bigger than the next one. You know what I'm saying? I'm hustling.
So you wanted to wait when the Shady deal was presented to Wes and Gunn. You still wanted to just wait it out?
Man, hell no. Hell no. It's just it's a blessing how it felt. Like I was living in the projects during that time. The projects where I wasn't even from. This is not even my hood. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was dangerous. But
In Buffalo?
yeah. So it's like, of course, y'all about to sign a Shady. Is my name in that paperwork? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
what's going on? Like, hell yeah, I'm a kid out of Buffalo.
Right.
But when it didn't happen, I wasn't upset about it. I trusted Westside and Conway from jump. That's one thing about me. That's one thing. We all family. I know how business is. Sometimes you might not see eye to eye, but as long as you trust somebody, we good. You feel what I'm saying? We have figured that out. So I trusted everything he was telling me, and it came to fruition. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted the deal, but when it didn't happen, I'm also reaping the benefits right now of not signing that deal. You feel what I'm saying?
Better believe it.
I think so.
How many of
I
these
think that was-
dudes? How many of these dudes in the industry that you thought was cool? Because now we about to talk some real shit. How many of these dudes you thought was cool looking from afar, and then you actually get in the room with them and get around them, and you're like, well, this nigga's a goofy?
A couple niggas.
Because that's something that happens a lot in this game. Like, you meet dudes from the outside looking in
No,
that
that's
you
a
think
fact. That's real shit.
is cool, and you know that you look up to, and then when you meet them, you like, oh, I'm cooler than this nigga.
Nah, real shit. I
I'm
see
better
that.
than this nigga.
I see that. I think a lot of niggas been affected by this game. Yeah, this money and this fame and this shit do shit to people.
Yeah.
This shit is dangerous.
Yeah.
And when I see people acting weird, I give niggas a benefit of the doubt. I'm like, yo, he this shit tore him apart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
everybody can't handle this shit. That's why I tell people it's not for everybody.
Right.
Yeah, we love the money, like I said, the lifestyle, but if I could have made this type of money selling rolls of tissue, I probably wouldn't be sitting here.
Right.
I'd probably be selling rolls of tissue. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like real shit. So if niggas knew, it's not about the clout chasing, the dick eating, the ass kissing. It's not about that. That's all these niggas want to do. All these niggas is chasing the same shit, and it's really not about that. It's about building your own brand. Niggas was telling me about how when I first came in, how niggas like, yo, why them niggas never post your shit? Why them niggas never post your shit? That worked out for me. Because if you looking for some Benny shit, you don't gotta go to Westside page or Conway. Come to my
Benny
page.
page.
Come here.
Yeah,
right.
That works out for me. But everybody want that stepping stool. I'm telling you, when you take the stairs, everything worth it. I got about 307,000 followers. That's a lot to me. But
That's a
guess
lot,
what?
yeah.
When I had 7,000 followers, I was still selling merch. I was still getting features.
Right.
My algorithms were still nuts.
Right.
Y'all niggas was playing my shit.
Right.
You
Well,
know what I'm
that-
saying?
that-
So I was good.
That
Right.
follower count is very misleading. Like,
For sure.
Oh yeah,
a,
hell yeah.
a
hell
300,000 where you'll see an actual kickback of the percentage of the people that buy things out of that followers.
Right.
It's way more valuable than having 2 million followers and they're just there for the salacious shit, for the follow. I'm not really here to purchase anything or listen to anything you have to say.
Oh, real
I'm
shit.
just a follower account. Like, you're not monetizing any of your followers. That's that whole, when it'd be artists that have, 3 million followers and sell 10,000 records.
Absolutely.
Right. Because it's hard for them to interpretate that clout don't equals money. They
No, it
they
don't.
believe that shit because they see it done,
Right.
so they believe it. So
It's a way
hard
to
for
do
them
it. It's, some people capitalize
It
off
is,
the
it
clout
is.
shit, and it's a way to do it. But you know, at the end of the day, you don't want to put who you are as a person, like certain ethics and morals that and values that are embedded in you. You don't want to put that to the side for a check.
Exactly.
And I feel like
Exactly.
that's what Griselda represents. Y'all represent a different way of doing things. Like we good on our own. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It'll be an honor for y'all to fuck with us,
Right.
not the other way around. And I think that's important. Even, you know, we talk about that a lot. It's important for you to tell these bigger companies like, yo, we really don't need y'all. It's the
Real
other way.
shit.
Y'all need us. Like we have the product. We have the cool. Our culture is cool. Our culture sells everything in the world. And I think what Griselda's been able to do is y'all been able to show people like, stay down, stay real with each other,
I
keep
agree.
your core together. As long as you keep that core together, things come to fruition and things happen.
I agree.
Yeah, but then you'll step out and try to serve him up a girly verse on a Russ record.
Yeah.
You got
No, that verse
branch
was
out.
stupid.
Yeah.
I wasn't mad at that crossover.
That verse
No,
was stupid.
no, not at all. But I'm just saying, easy for us to just get pigeonholed into boom bappity bap. Mm-hmm. But no, you talking about some other stuff, man.
Nah,
that
you know
girl
what?
verse on Russ album. Hold up, buddy.
No, listen, because I want to address that. Because I want people to know that I'm a musician. Before
Right.
niggas ever heard of
Hey.
me, before niggas ever heard of me, I was rapping over trap beats.
Yeah.
Before niggas ever heard of me,
Right.
that's what I know how to do. I like I said, I keep referring back to my age to point out like I've been through them eras. I was in the studio during all these eras.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I've been in the Dipset era. I'm in the lab, the Jeezy era, the South era, all the eras. I'm still I'm in the studio cooking. So don't think that I could just go with one hand. You know what I mean?
Right.
Nah, I saw the clip of Conway rapping over some snap beats from
Nah,
2003.
yo, we get busy, especially him. We get
I
busy
heard
with
it.
this shit. You ain't like that verse on Rush Joint?
I did.
All right. It's
I
good.
like the Russ shit. I've liked
it's
all
girly.
of your.
It's girly.
I've liked all your feature verses. I'm doing what I do at the beginning of an artist's career who I like, that gets into the feature bag when people realize they're dope. I'm waiting for you to sound like, all right, he's tired of doing these features, or he's now venturing into a land that he's unfamiliar with. On the Russ beat, you sounded comfortable. When it was rumblings of this fucking Drake Benny song, it was like, okay, that doesn't sound out of his realm.
Right.
Like I can see that. What's that other song I like that y'all fucking killed?
Oh, yeah. Pete Rock went dumb on that beat.
Nah,
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I got a record with Cash Doll. You know what I'm saying? I got like
Did Maul set that up?
No. I had nothing to do with that. You don't have to look at
You
it like
A&R'd that?
No, I did not A&R that. Had nothing to do with
What's
that.
the name of that record? Cut It With the Butcher?
nah. It's called.
Butcher Doll?
Might be called. It's one of them records. It might be
Butchering
called.
that dog.
It might be called Bad Bitch.
Hey!
Okay, so you talking your shit on
All
there.
right.
The bitches is gonna love a nigga after this.